Cool. We will get started then. Welcome to our class. It's a feel-good yoga class tonight. You won't need any props for this class. I'm going to be using a couple of blocks just because I have an injury. If you want to bring blocks into your practice, feel free to. If you want a blanket for the end, feel free to go and grab one of those as well, or any pillows or anything that you might like. We're actually going to start tonight's class standing up. So you can either come to the top of your mat or the middle of the mat, it's up to you. And we're just going to take a nice hip distance stance with the legs, spread the toes nice and wide, tuck your pelvis underneath you, roll your shoulders up, back and down, tuck your chin slightly, and the hands can come beside the body with the palms facing forwards. Good. We're just going to take 3 cycles of breath straight away here. So just exhale where you are. Then we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth, exhale. Good. Seal the lips. Big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good. Let's take one more just like that. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Good. This time, as you inhale, let's squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Big breath in. Exhale, let the shoulders roll up, back and down. Good. Inhale as you squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Open the mouth, exhale, roll the shoulders down. Good. Last one. Inhale, sweep the shoulders up. Exhale, back down. Good. From here, let's inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky, the hands meet in prayer. And then as you exhale, we'll find a cactus with your arms. So finding a bend at the elbow, drawing the shoulder blades in towards each other. Good. We'll take 2 more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up, vision up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Good. One more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to cactus the arms. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And this time, as you exhale, we're going to take your right arm over your left. Bend at the elbows. Give yourself a little hug. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Good. On your next inhale breath, let's sweep your arms back up towards the sky. And as you exhale, this time, left arm crosses over the top, bend at your elbows, give yourself a little hug, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms back up towards the sky. And this time, as you exhale, let's interlace your hands. Take the little basket that you've made behind your head, spread your elbows nice and wide. Stand up nice and tall through the spine. Tuck the chin slightly, and we're just going to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Send your right elbow up towards the sky. Good. Finding a nice stretch in the right side body. Breathing into the right rib cage. Good. And then coming back to center. This time, let's drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Send your left elbow up towards the sky. Feeling a nice big stretch in the left side body this time. Beautiful. And then coming back to center. Inhale, sweep the hands back up to the sky. And as you exhale, let's take your arms out nice and wide, swan dive all the way down to your forward fold. Beautiful. When you make your way into your forward fold, you can bend your knees as much as you need to. Bring the fingertips down to rest on the mat, heavy the head. And we'll just play with the weight here. So just noticing where your weight is. And then seeing if you can ever so slightly start to draw your weight more in towards the ball of your foot. And allow the head to drop even heavier. Good. Let's interlace the hands. Take the hands behind the base of the skull. Just giving yourself a gentle assist here. It should feel really nice. And then taking a sway from side to side. Beautiful. And then let's take your fingertips back down to the mat. And we're just going to make our way into a wide-legged child's pose. So just sweeping one leg back and then the other. You can take your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Big toes will come to touch. I'm just going to stick my little blocks underneath my sit bones because I have a foot injury. It does actually feel quite nice with blocks underneath. So if you want to use blocks or pillows, please feel free. Just modify it to whatever feels most comfortable for you. So we're going to meet in a wide-legged child's pose with the arms extended. Forehead comes to rest on the earth. And we'll take 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Good. Nice big breath in. Let the belly inflate. And open the mouth. Let it all go. Good. Last one. Inhale through the nose. And open the mouth. Exhale. Lovely. And as you sink here into your child's pose, there's just this moment of surrender. So whatever it is that you are carrying with you, just allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to put it down. Good. And when you're ready, we'll come up high on the tiptoes, the fingertips. So just imagine there's a little tennis ball underneath the palm of your hands. And then you can either stay here. This is a nice little extra stretch in the shoulders, or you can choose to bring your chin down onto the mat. Send your vision forwards. Good. Take 3 cycles of breath. Keep drawing your hips down towards your heels. Good. And once you've taken that 3rd cycle of breath, bringing the palms back down onto the mat, pressing through the palms to lift the chest slightly. And then let's start to walk the hands over towards the left-hand side and just allow your head to sink back down, finding a nice stretch in the right side body. Good. And for this practice tonight, I'd like to invite you to take all of your exhale breaths out of your mouth. So you'll feel this sense of release, this sense of surrender. Good. And when you're ready, press through the palms, lift the chest slightly, start to walk the hands all the way over to the right-hand side of your mat. Sink your head down. Good. And with each exhale, just imagine the body softening. Good. And then coming all the way back to center. We're going to take a little thread the needle variation here. So taking your right arm, let's slide it underneath the left arm and your right cheek will come down onto the mat. And you might just stay here, or you might sweep your left arm all the way up and over, finding a little wrap. Maybe your fingertips come to your right thigh. Just breathing deeply here, breathing slowly. And then releasing your left arm all the way back. Releasing the right arm back towards the top of the mat. And this time we'll thread your left arm underneath your right. Take your left cheek down to the mat. And then you might just stay here, or you might sweep the right hand all the way up and over. Maybe finding a little wrap. Think of spinning your heart up towards the sky. Good. Take 2 more cycles of breath. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Good. And then bringing that right arm all the way back to center. Extending your left arm back out. And then we'll start to gently walk the fingertips all the way up towards you. And we're going to make our way into a hero pose. So Again, you can take this without the blocks, or if you'd prefer to take a pillow underneath you, then please feel free to grab a pillow, but you're just coming to sit down on your heels or on your props. When you get there, let's move the fleshy parts of your bottom away. Sit up nice and tall through the spine, roll the shoulders up, back and down, tuck your chin slightly, and then just imagine one long line. Maybe it's a thread that begins from the base of your spine and it runs all the way up through the center of your body, up to the crown of your head. Let's bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. You can close down the eyes here if you'd like to. And then let's just take those 3 cycles of breath. So exhaling where you are, closing down the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose, inflate the belly. And then open the mouth, exhale. Good, seal the lips. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly. And then open the mouth, nice audible exhale. Good, last one, seal the lips, inhale through the nose. And then open the mouth, exhale, let everything go. Beautiful. And let's take a moment here just to notice how you feel. And there's no good or bad feeling or emotion, you're just simply noticing. And then take a moment to set an intention together for our practice this evening. And we'll set the intention to give yourself a fresh, clean slate, both on and off the mat. And also just to cultivate a change in perspective. And I have 3 mantras for you to choose from tonight. So if you haven't worked with a mantra before, it is basically just a positive phrase that you repeat to yourself silently if you lose your focus during your practice. So the first one is, the more I focus my mind on the good in my life, the more good comes into my life. The more I focus my mind on the good in my life, the more good comes into my life. And the second one is, I radiate positive energy from my being. I radiate positive energy from my being. And the third one is, I see challenges in my life as opportunities for growth. I see challenges in my life as opportunities for growth. So maybe choosing one, maybe you choose all of them. But if you find yourself distracted, just coming back to one of those mantras. The invitation's there. You don't have to take it if it doesn't resonate with you tonight. Okay, when you're ready, let's release the hands to the tops of your thighs. Blink the eyes open with a nice soft gaze if they were closed. And then let's just drop your chin down towards your chest. So the rest of your body isn't going to move, just the chin and down towards the chest. So it's just a movement in the neck. And then as you inhale, let's tip your head back, all the way back. Open out through the throat. As you exhale, drop your head forwards. Good. Inhale as we drop the head back. Exhale, drop the head forwards. Good. Just take a couple more. Inhale, drop the head back, lift the chin, lift the vision. And then exhale, chin to chest. Beautiful. One more. Good. And then just coming gently back to center, we'll start to move through some seated cat-cows here. As you inhale, let's pull your heart through, stick your butt out, lift your vision, lift your gaze. And then as you exhale, round through the spine, heavy the head, chin to chest. Inhale, arch through the spine, tilt your pelvis forward, send your vision up. Exhale to round through the spine, chin to chest. Good. And then again, just taking a couple more here, your own time. Seeing if you can really unite the movement with your breath. Good. And then if you'd like to, there's an option to interlace the hands. Take the hands to the base of your skull, spread the elbows nice and wide, and just take some cat-cows here. As you inhale, pull the heart forward, spread the elbows wide, lift the gaze. As you exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest, draw the elbows together. Inhale, elbows wide, heart up, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows together. Beautiful. Just taking a couple more here. Good. And then coming back to center, let's drop your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Send your right elbow up, just like we did when we were standing. Good, a nice stretch in the right side of the body. Good, come back to center. This time we'll drop the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Left elbow reaches up towards the sky. And then come back to center. Just kind of turn around so you can see me. Okay, let's start to move with the breath here. Inhale, let's sweep your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, stick your butt out, arch through the spine, gaze up. Good. Inhale, draw everything back in, lift the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. Good. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Good. And take two more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Good. This time, let's inhale, reach the hands all the way up. And we'll take your right arm over your left. Find a bend at the elbows. Giving yourself a little hug. Maybe you heavy the head, tuck the chin. Notice the feeling of your arms pressed together. Notice the feeling of your fingers on your shoulders. Or perhaps it's the feeling of your clothes against your skin. Just allowing yourself a moment just to feel grounded, to feel rooted. Good. On your next inhale, let's sweep the arms back up towards the sky. And then exhale, take your left arm over your right, heavy the head. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. And then this time as you exhale, sweep the arms all the way down and we will meet in a tabletop position. If you're using blocks or pillows, you can just sneak them off to one side. So we'll find our way in a neutral tabletop position with the hands, wrists stacked underneath the shoulders, knees stacked underneath the hip points. And then we'll just start to give your tail a little wag. I don't know why I said that. Just start to bump the hips from side to side. Nice and slowly and gently here. It is a little bit like you're wagging your tail. Until I spend all day with my dogs. So it's almost like a little crunch. So you'll bump your right hips to the right and then look over your right shoulder. And then your left hip to the left, look over your left shoulder. Good, it should feel quite nice. It's not normally a lane of the body we tend to use in our day-to-day life. And then from here, we're going to find a thread the needle. So let's bring your left palm to the center of the mat. As you inhale, sweep your right hand up towards the sky. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. And the right cheek will come to the mat. Option just to stay here, or option to reach your left palm to the top of the mat, or otherwise you might like to sweep the left arm all the way up and over, finding a little wrap. Maybe the fingertips come to your right thigh. Let's take 3 cycles of breath here. Inhaling through the nose, and open the mouth, exhale. Good, really use the breath here. Good, one more.
Lovely. Let's sweep your left hand all the way back. Draw the left palm underneath the left shoulder and press yourself all the way back up. Inhale, sweep the right hand back up towards the sky. Send your vision up. Exhale, let's bring your right palm to the center this time. Good. On your next inhale breath, let's sweep your left fingertips up to the sky. Send the gaze up. And then exhale, thread the left hand underneath the right. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Beautiful. And again, you might just stay here. The side might feel slightly different. Or otherwise, option 2, reach the right arm towards the top of your mats. Or you can sweep the right arm up and over, taking a little wrap. So wherever you are, taking your 3 cycles of breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose. And open the mouth, exhale. Good. In through the nose, last one. And out through the mouth, beautiful. And then let's draw your right hand back underneath your right shoulder. Bring the left palms back underneath the left shoulder. And we're going to find ourselves back in a tabletop position. We're going to move into a puppy pose. So your knees can stay stacked underneath your hip points. And we're just going to start to walk your palms all the way up towards the top corners of your mat. And your chest will slowly start to melt down towards your mat. Maybe the forehead comes to rest on your mat. This is a big, beautiful opening through the chest, the shoulders, the heart. It's quite an intense one. Let's take 3 cycles of breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Good. Inhale through the nose. Send your breath into the front of your chest. And open, release. Good. Last one. And open the mouth. Exhale. Beautiful. On your next inhale breath, press through your palms to lift your chest, lift your gaze, and then we'll slowly walk the palms all the way back to your neutral tabletop position. Beautiful. From here, we're going to start to find some cat-cows, but we're going to bring a little bit of fluidity into our cat-cows. So as you drop your belly, pull your heart through, lift your gaze, I want you to see if you can shift your weight back slightly. And then as you exhale around through the spine, see if you can ripple forward, tuck the chin towards the chest. Good. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, hinge the weight back. Exhale as you round through the spine, ripple forward, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, hinge back. Exhale, round through the spine, ripple forwards. Good. Don't worry if it doesn't look quite right. Just see if you can find some fluidity in this movement. Moving with the breath. Beautiful. And just remembering that in this practice, my invitation to you is to release any negative energy or any feelings that you might be carrying with you. Maybe you take a moment to come back to your intention. And as we move the energy through the body. Maybe you bring a little smile onto your face. Good. And then from here, just finding a neutral spine again. Let's extend your right leg out behind you, tuck your toes, and then we'll just start to hinge forwards and backwards here, just finding a little stretch in that right calf. Good. And then on an inhale breath, let's lift your right leg off the mat, point your right toes. As you exhale, you'll bend through your knee, draw your knee in towards your chest, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, let's extend back out, vision forwards towards the top of your mat. Exhale, curl. Good. Let's take one more. Inhale to extend. And then exhale, curl. Beautiful. This time, stay here. Let's step that right foot forwards. We're going to make our way into a low lunge. I like to slightly widen my stance here. So option is there for you if you would like to take it. As you inhale, sweep your hands up towards the sky. As you exhale, let's take your fingertips into that little basket, take them to the base of your skull, spread the elbows nice and wide. And I just want to check in with your form here. So just make sure that your left hip is coming forwards, right hip is coming back, and we're not dumping all of your weight into your hips here. So you're really kind of squeezing everything in towards the midline and pulling up through your pelvic floor. Good. Spread the elbows nice and wide. Maybe you send the vision up. Maybe you pull the heart through. Maybe it's a tiny back bend. Good. Let's take 3 cycles of breath. Inhale through your nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, last one. Beautiful. This time as you inhale, let's sweep your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Last one. Inhale, arms up, vision up. Exhale, cactus. Beautiful. This time, inhale, sweep the arms up. Cross your right arm over your left. Bend at the elbows. Heavy your head. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. If you want to challenge your balance, maybe you close down the eyes. Take a moment here. Maybe you just notice how you feel. Maybe you notice if there's been any change in how you feel. Don't worry if there hasn't. Good. Inhale, let's sweep the arms back up. And exhale, let's sweep the arms down. Let's plant your left hand down. And as you inhale, sweep your right arm all the way up towards the sky, finding a low lunge twist. Good. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, we'll move into a runner's lunge. So just planting your right hand back down, starting to straighten through your right knee. You can have a nice big bend here if you'd like to, if it doesn't feel comfortable. As you inhale, come up high on the fingertips, straighten through the back, send your gaze forwards. As you exhale, round through the spine, heavy the head. Good. 2 more. Inhale to straighten through the back, come up onto your fingertips, look forwards. Exhale, round through the spine, heavy the head. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale to look forwards. And exhale, heavy the head. Lovely. And then we're going to start to bend through your right knee, coming back onto your right foot. Let's frame your right foot with a hand, spread the fingertips nice and wide. And we'll just sweep your right leg all the way back to meet in tabletop. Let's take a little wag of your tail, bump the hips from side to side, nice and slowly, nice and gently. Beautiful. And then we will start to take that to the other side. So let's extend your left leg out behind you this time, tuck your left toes, and then just start to find a little rock forwards and backwards over your wrists. Lovely. And then when you're ready, finding some stillness, on an inhale, lifting your left leg all the way up. On an exhale, rounding the spine, drawing the knee in towards your nose. Good. Inhale, let's extend your leg back out. And then exhale to curl. Good. Last one. Inhale to extend. And then exhale to curl. This time holding it there. Let's step your left foot all the way up between the hands. We're finding a low lunge again on the left side. So again, option 2, spread your stance slightly if that's what you prefer to do. On an inhale breath, sweeping the arms up towards the sky, interlacing the hands. Exhale, take the hands behind the base of your skull. Spread the elbows nice and wide. Draw everything in towards the midline. Draw the belly in towards your spine. Draw the inner thighs together. Pelvic floor is squeezing in and up. Good. Let's take 3 breaths here. Maybe you lift the chin. Maybe you lift the vision. Maybe the vision sweeps up and back.
Good. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Lovely. And then inhaling, sweeping the hands up towards the sky. Exhaling, cactus the arms. Good. 2 more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Draw the shoulder blades together. Vision up. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. This time as you exhale, left arm will come over right. Find a bend at the elbows. Give yourself a hug. Maybe you heavy the head. Good. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way back up. Exhale, let's take them down to your mat. Plant the right hand down. Inhale, sweep the left fingertips up towards the sky, finding a low lunge twist. Good. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, let's frame your front foot. And we'll sweep the left leg all the way back to a tabletop. Lovely. And then from here, we're just going to flip the legs to one side and come to find your way onto your glutes. So we're going to find a seated position with your knees bent and your feet flat on the mat, about hip width distance apart. And we're going to sit up nice and tall through the spine, roll the shoulders up, back and down. And then ever so slowly, we're going to tuck your chin towards your chest. Start to round through your spine. Start to draw your forehead down towards your knees. Maybe the forehead will come to rest on the knees. Maybe you'd like to stick a little pillow or a blanket on top of the knees. And the arms will hug the legs, and you'll just give yourself a moment. And then when you're ready, you can blink the eyes open. Slowly start to roll yourself back up. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to bring the hands behind the hips with the fingertips facing towards the hips. Straighten out through the arms. And we're going to really try and puff your chest up. Draw that shoulder blades together. Maybe you lift the chin, maybe you lift the gaze. Let's take 3 cycles of breath here. Inhale through your nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Last one. Exhale, let everything go. Beautiful. And then let's start to walk your palms back towards your hips as you come back up to our seated position. From here, we're going to move into a little boat pose variation. So let's bring your fingertips down onto the mat. And we have a couple of options here. First option is just to simply bring your legs up to a tabletop position and keep your fingers on the mat. Try and see if you can avoid rounding through the spine here. Really try and keep your chest puffing out forwards and contract all the muscles in your core to help you keep upright. Send your gaze forwards and you can just stay here. Next option is to bring your arms out beside you with the palms facing up or the palms facing down. And you might just stay here. We're here for 3 cycles of breath. Not that long. And then other option is to extend through the legs, and then we'll take a few little pulses here. So whichever option you choose to take, make your way into that option now, and we will take 3 cycles of breath when we get there. So exhaling where you are, inhaling through the nose, opening the mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Last one, you got it. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good. And you can release everything down. Well done. We're going to move into a little fish pose now. So just making your way to lie down on your back. And then let's take your shoulder blades underneath you. So tucking the shoulder blades, bringing your legs are about parallel to each other. And then let's take your palms facing down underneath your glutes. And then we're going to shimmy your elbows in towards each other. And then from here, what I want you to do is to start pressing into your forearms, pressing into your palms. And then just imagine that there is an invisible thread pulling your chest up towards the sky. And we'll start to puff up the chest until you roll onto the forearms and the head might drop back. You don't want any weight on top of your head. So all the weight is in your forearms. Good. Take 3 cycles of breath here. Keep pressing through the forearms, puffing up the chest. Good. This is a change in perspective. Good. And when you're ready to come out, tucking the chin back in and slowly lowering all the way down. Beautiful. You can slide your palms out from underneath you, and we're going to move into a bridge pose. So bringing your feet flat on the mat with a big bend in your knees like we did before. And then let's bring your arms out beside you with the palms facing down and start to press through the palms here. So you're engaging your arm muscles. On an inhale breath, let's start to peel your spine up towards the sky, squeezing through the glutes. Good. Take a big breath in. Keep pressing through the palms, and then as you exhale, slowly roll down through the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Let's take 2 more cycles. Press through the palms. Take a big breath in as you slowly peel the body up towards the sky. And then exhale, roll back down. Good. Should feel really nice after all that twisting and back bends. Inhale to come up. Last one. And then exhale. Slowly roll all the way back down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to make our way into a little side stretch. So let's take your left leg down towards the left corner of your mat. Take your right leg down towards the right corner of your mat. And then let's sweep your arms up and over towards the left corner. So it's kind of like a little moon shape. Should feel a nice big stretch in the right side of your body. And just let the breath kind of percolate here in the right rib cage. Good. Starting to wind down the practice. And just allowing yourself to sink here into this shape. Good. And then moving back through center. Let's bump your hips over to the left. Take your legs, your feet to the bottom right-hand corner of your mat, and the arms sweep all the way up and over towards the top right-hand corner. Breathe into the left side of your body. Allow the breath to percolate in the left rib cage. Good. And then come back to center. Find a little tuck of your pelvis underneath you. Roll your shoulder blades underneath you. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And then just for a couple of cycles of breath, I'd like you to interlace your hands. Take your hands to the base of your skull like we've been doing throughout our practice. And just allow the elbows to fall out nice and wide. Close down the eyes. And just take 3 to 5 cycles of breath here in your own time. Maybe you come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of class. Maybe you come back to one of our mantras. Maybe you take a moment just to notice the shift in energy, the shift in feeling that you might be experiencing. And then you can release the fingertips, and then we'll bring the arms into a cactus shape on the floor. And slowly you'll start to rock the head from one side to the other. You might close down the eyes. And then when you're ready, we'll make our way into our final pose tonight, our Shavasana. So if you'd like to, you can bring any blankets or pillows or jumpers or socks. And just make your way to lie down on the ground. Let's tuck your chin in towards your chest, roll your shoulder blades underneath you. Tuck your pelvis under, allow your feet to fall out nice and heavy to the sides. You can close down the eyes here. You can soften through the muscles of your face. Soften the corners of your mouth, the corners of your eyes, the space between your eyebrows. See if you can soften your shoulders even more. And then there's just this surrender, the full weight of your body into the mat, into the earth. There's a surrender of whatever your own circumstances are. Knowing that even though you can't control all the things that life may bring your way, you can control your reaction to them. Knowing that your thoughts are just thoughts. Knowing that you are not your thoughts. And I'm going to give you a couple of minutes here in silence just to go deeper into your own Shavasana, and I will call you back when it's time. Start to bring your awareness back to your physical body, back to this space. I'm just going to guide you through a short meditation to close our practice tonight. So you can either stay lying down in your Shavasana, or you can find a comfortable seat. Your hands resting on your lap and your back straight. And wherever you've chosen to be, taking a moment just to close down the eyes or soften the gaze. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly exhale through your mouth. Good, let's repeat that. Inhale through the nose. Hold when you get to the top. And open the mouth, exhale. Good, just repeating a couple more times by yourself. Inhaling to fill up. Holding at the top. And then taking a nice long exhale through the mouth. Close your eyes and visualize a bright light above your head. And imagine this light is pure positive energy filling you up from head to toe. As you inhale, imagine the light flowing into your body, filling every cell with positivity, with love, with peace. As you exhale, imagine any negative emotions or feelings leaving your body. If you feel any tension or discomfort in your body, maybe you can focus on that area and just imagine the light healing it, imagine the light soothing it. Taking a few moments here to focus on your breath, inhaling positivity and exhaling negativity. Remember that you have complete control over your own thoughts, responses, and feelings. Just let yourself come to the idea that you can find joy and happiness no matter what your external circumstances are. As you continue to inhale positivity and exhale negativity, remember to be patient and gentle with yourself. Maybe you'll start to notice positive changes in how you feel and how you view the world around you. And we'll close our practice here tonight. If you'd like to, you can bring the hands to heart center in prayer position. Thank you so much for practicing with me, closing tonight with all my love. Namaste.